Hello everyone, I am Susie.
I am Lucy.
Today we will take you to the kids' castle. There are many good stories and lots of fun toys in the kids' castle. Let's go together. Hooray! First, today I'm going to read the book to you. And now let's get started. Sootypaws, a Cinderella story. Sootypaws. There was once a mouse, and her life was no fun. When she was a baby, her mother was eaten by a tabby cat, and her father took a new rat wife with 2 daughters. Then he died too, leaving her alone with her stepmother and stepsisters.
后妈和后姐妹是没后姐姐。What happened? Cinderella mouse?
What means that?
Cinderella.
What is this made of?
Clothes. 布料粗布是吗
Looks like real mouses.
Yes.
How did they draw it?
They draw it using paint.
Here's sparkling too, right? The step-rats had no love for the little mouse, and they made her do all the work while they sat on cushions eating coconut bonbons and reading magazines. At night, she curled up in the fireplace ashes to keep warm, and so they called her Sootypaws. Sootypaws missed her parents and wished most of all that someone would love her. She thought about running away, but where could a little mouse go alone? Only friends, Sootypaws were wild creatures who lived in garden. She brought crumbs from the table for the ants and gathered fur from her comb for the bluebird to line its nest. Does it, when it draws, does it look like real ones? Real frogs?
Yes.
How do they
They
draw
have
it?
a good drawing.
How do they draw it? She compliments the frogs on his headpost, and she always gave the rose brush a drink of water. Where's the rose brush? That's the essential questions
Where is it?
in
I
these
didn't
2
see.
pages. It is in these 2 pages. Where's the rose brush?
This one?
No, that's not the rose brush. That's rose.
I don't know.
Here,
Oh, I see.
the bluebird's nest is covering it.
Oh.
Daughters, cried the stepmother one morning. There's a ball tonight at the palace.
Paris.
The king
Paris
wishes to find a wife for his son, the prince. Ball, palace, prince, shrieked the sisters. Yes, and why shouldn't he choose one of you? Said their mother. I'm sure you are as lovely as any in the kingdom. Oh, muffled snort came from the fireplace. Oh, there you are, Sootypaws, said the stepmother. Prepare our gowns at once. All day long, Sootypaws washed and ironed while the rats gossiped around about the ball. She tried to imagine the music, the banquet, the whirling dancers.
Oh, how I wish I could
See them, she thought.
啊，能看见就好了。
When the step-rats, powered and thrilled, left for the ball that evening, Sootypaws went outside to sit by the moonlit pond. The frog rose to the surface, and the frog rose to the surface and looked at the droopy mouse. Anything wrong? He asked. Oh, Sootypaws said wistfully. I just wished I could go to the ball too. Where's the moon? Find the moon. No?
Then where is the moon?
Here.
Okay.
Do they draw like real ones? Does their dresses look beautiful or not?
Yes.
Or like this one beautiful?
Oh, this one is much more beautiful than that one.
Why?
I think so. How do you think?
You see?
You have so many flowers, right?
You will go to the ball. Then replied the frog, for there is a full moon and it's a very good night for wishes. How can I go to the palace? Sootypaws said. They will turn me away in these raggedy clothes. The moon quivered and a single rose petal floated down. You gown, whispered the rose blush the rose blush as a flurry of petals softly wrapped around Sootypaws.
啊，这个 Rose 帮了他了，是不是？
Then what?
看到那个
I'll give you my best feathers for a fan, said the bluebird.
Yeah, you have a fan.
What are the chickens doing?
I don't know.
Little
Let's see.
chicks doing. You look these chicks.
I don't know.
You have never knocked down my webs, said the spider, so I will weave my finest lace for your collar.
哇哦！我这是最 finest 的这个 lace 边儿，蕾丝边儿，是不是？map 做的真好看。
Take these, chanted the ants, and thanks for the crumbs. They held up a pair of these quick green slippers with heels made of rose thorns.
Ah, new shoes.
This one looks beautiful. Which one looks beautiful? These three looks beautiful, or this dress looks beautiful.
Of course, this one.
Why?
How do you think? You think that one or this one?
You think?
I think this one.
Then in these three, this one and this one and this one, which one is the beautifulest? In these three,
Which one do you like best?
you think?
You think?
Looks, which one is very beautiful? Is
First
beautiful?
one?
Which one?
First one.
Is this one?
No, that one.
This one?
Yeah. How do you think? You think the middle one?
Yes.
Okay.
Why this one is getting stick? Which one is? Which one doesn't look that beautiful? It's not that beautiful.
The last one.
Why?
Green color.
Wait. How about this one?
Yeah, this one is beautiful too.
Beautifuler than anyone, right?
Yeah, let's go
Why?
ahead.
Why?
Because he is,她是主角啊。She is a 主角怎么说？Main character，主要角色。
Everybody joined together to help Sootypaws, who had been so kind to them. The apple tree dropped its reddest fruit for a coach, and 4 fireflies for to lit the lamps. We will pull you, the 2 blue-bellied lizards, and they showed off their muscles with some push-ups. A great moth unfurled its downed wings into a cloak, and coachman in splendid green livery handed Sootypaws into the carriage. Why?
这么漂亮的车还有是不是 ？Next page.
Does the
please.
apple looks like a what?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Silver apple.
What?
真好看呀，这个苹果是不是
How about these lamps?
？Moth. 萤火虫是不是很漂亮
Why they all had a hole?
？Otherwise, how can she go inside? 怎么到了苹果里面呀？是不是？当然有个 hole 了。
Maybe a door?
Okay.
Thank you, dear friends. Thank you, cried Sootypaws as she rode away.
Have you never forget this magic?
This magical night. Goodbye, they cut. Have a wonderful time. Be back by the midnight, warned the bluebird. For that is when the moon magic wears off. When what dazzling sights Sootypaws saw at the palace. Why he has to do like this?
You're waiting for her.
Why they had to get people to get these strings? Why? Getting the strings. You see, the bluebird looks like what? Why they are waving hands? Why? Why?
Goodbye.
Chattering voices rose above the music, and the ballroom sparkled with 1,000 jewels. Everyone turned to look at the beautiful stranger, and the murmur ran around the room.
Who is that? They whispered. Who is she?
Who is she? May I have this dance? Asked the mouse with diamond buckles on his shoes. Essential question. Which one has diamond buckles?
He's prince.
Which one has diamond buckles?
Hey, he's a prince. Is he? Is he the one?
Can you fight the stepsisters and the stepmother?
I didn't see them. Do you see them?
Which one also has diamond buckles?
I didn't see.
This one.
Okay.
Inside didn't. Maybe. This one. And this one. Has. Right here has this little
They are the band.
small band.
Yes,
Wait. Oh yes, says Sootypaws, and they spun onto the floor. What's this?
They are dancing.
What is this?
Dancing.
No. I asked what is that circle? Circle. This circle.
大厅啊，要从上往下看。
No. It is like a what? What floor? It's a what floor?
I don't know.
Look carefully. Look carefully. Look carefully. Look about. Look.
Flora, can you tell me? I really don't know.
Is Roman clock, Flora.
Oh,
You
okay.
see here? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 你观察力真仔细，我都没有看出来。
You didn't see?
Okay, I didn't find it. You kept on asking me those questions. It's so hard on me. It's so hard for me. I really don't know how to answer. You have a good observation, much better than me. I even look at very carefully. I still couldn't find it. Next page, please. Did Prince?
What is this?
Oh, they talked with each other.
No, what is this? They
It's a
were
prince.
shouting. What were they
Food?
shouting?
Oh, that's.
I know it's food, but what is it?
I don't know.
Think about it. Look, what is this?
Pancake.
No.
What is it? Pudding.
Observe it carefully. Look at
Hamburger.
No, hamburger is not like
What
this.
is it?
Strawberry cream puffs.
Oh, okay.
And
All
Evening?
evening.
at all evening, Sootypaws and the prince for that was who he was, danced and laughed and ate strawberry cream puffs. Even though her feet hurt,
Even though.
her feet hurt, Sootypaws was having such an exciting time that she forgot the bluebird's warning.
When the
Clock struck the midnight. Which one's the clock?
Just next to her.
This is the clock.
Okay. And then what happened?
You see here? This. This is Ben. Big Ben. You see? Here he has these narrows. You see here? Here has a bow here.
Okay.
You see this bow? This is the clock.
And then what happened?
And they were standing on the floor. This is the up one. And then when the clock struck midnight, she snatched her paw away from the prince and scurried outside. Wait, she cried. I don't know your name.
不知道你名字了是不是
What's her name?
Sootypaws?
No, her mother, not stepmother, called him. Her mother called him what?
I don't know.
You can guess it.
Cinderella?
No! Her mother did not call her Cinderella. That's her stepmother. He didn't call Cinderella either.
Who?
Nobody calls Cinderella.
Then what's her name?
Her true name is what?
Sootypaws?
No. That's the stepmother name.
Sootypaws.
Sooty?
Sootypaws.
No.
Let's see. Let's check about it. Don't always say what. I didn't read this. Of course, I don't know. It makes me so
Rosie.
hard. Rosie. Okay.
Poor Sootypaws. Her coat was just a red apple laying on the ground. Only a red apple, why?
Because the time's up.
Well, all that remained were the shoes with rose thorns. For heels. Drat these pointy things, said Sootypaws, and she kicked them off and ran barefoot into the night. Why?
Because it's hard for her to run with this.
Why?
没办法穿这个不舒服吧？这是用玫瑰那个梗做的，肯定很扎得慌吧
Why you turn into an apple? Why? Red apple.
Because the magic is gone.
When the prince ran after her, all he found were the little green slippers lying on the path. Desperately seek damsel. Read the stepmother next morning. The prince will marry the lady whose foot fits the slipper. He is looking for that mysterious mouse, said one of the sisters sorely. He didn't take his eyes off her all night. I could wear that slipper, declared the second sister. I had such teeny tiny feet. Mine are even smaller, said the first sister. The prince will surely marry me. Who's right? Who's right?
No, let's see. When the prince
Arrived
arrived
in the afternoon, the green slippers, the rat sisters pulled and squeezed and curled their toes, but they could not force their feet into the tiny shoes. Let me try, said a voice. The prince spun around. Which voice is it?
Rosie. Sootypaws.
You see why they had painted nails?
Yeah.
Why?
They like to, maybe.
Why he only fit a toe?
Because his feet are too big.
Then this one is.
Yeah, he couldn't either. What happened next?
It's you, he cried. Yes, Prince, said Sootypaws. I am so glad to see you. I found you, the prince said. But I don't know your name. The rats call me Sootypaws, she replied, but my mother named me Rosie. Do I have to put those 40 shoes back on? Of course not, said the prince. But will you marry me, Rosie? I love you, Prince, said Rosie, but I don't want to get married or be a princess in a palace. I want to run free and have adventure. So do I, said the prince, standing up. He scowled down at his fancy shoes. Look at these dumb things, he said. What are they even for? Rosie took his paw. Leave them behind, she said. We can go together. So the prince kicked off his silly shoes and ran away with Rosie. They lived a full life of adventures, and they never wore shoes again. What does a prince look like?
A mouse.
When he was barely
mouse.
No, look like this one. Or look like this one or this one.
This one.
I will let you see. Are all
Mousely every after.
And of course they left Mousely every after. I will let you see what the prince looks like.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, 他为了喜欢的人放弃了他的原来的身份了，可是，然后 wow, they are happily together now. You want to say goodbye to your friends?
Why the frogs were hugging her babies? Why?
Because they love her babies.
What are the flies doing?
I don't know. Okay, do you want to say goodbye to
How
your
are
friends?
the ants?
Crying. Do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
See you next time.
So that's all for today. If you have nice stories or fun toys, remember to write to Susie and Lucy. We will share it with every kid in the first place. If you like our channel, remember to click on the subscription below. Susie and Lucy are waiting for you here. See you soon!